All right, Kellen Russell, you're about, a little less than 2 weeks out from the U.S. Open. How do you think your freestyle career has evolved so far? It's still pretty young. You only have a few tournaments under your belt, and I know you're not, happy with no instant success. But how do you think it's progressed over the last 6 months?
I think I've made a ton of jumps, especially the last 2 months. I went over to Belarus and wrestled. I got to wrestle a guy who was wrestling out in the Olympics, wrestled pretty good. Made a couple of mistakes that, I've learned from now. Just, stupid rookie mistakes that I've really been working on the last, especially 2 or 3 weeks here with Andy and Donnie and Sean and Josh. So I think overall, I'm making big improvements right now, and I'm bigger and stronger now than I was even a month ago. So I'm just constantly trying to work on those little positions that I'm not used to being in, and not know exactly what I'm doing. I'm getting more familiar there, more comfortable in all those positions.
Well, was that trip to Belarus, was that a good eye opener? Was that a good experience to kind of maybe push you to the next step?
Yeah, definitely. I think I wrestled pretty well out there. Again, I made a few mistakes, and that cost me a match. And being able to go first time going overseas and wrestling internationally was a huge eye opener, and really showed me where I was in my progression into freestyle. And I got a ton of takeaways from that, stuff I need to work on, and that's what I've been doing the last.
What has been the biggest transition for you?
I think just the way especially the foreigners wrestle through every position. Not that the Americans don't wrestle all positions, but they kind of have a different feel and go with the flow a lot. So working on making sure I'm finishing my moves right every time, my takedowns, straight to a turn. They're really good at that. That's why I lost the one match, as the guy took me down, and I relaxed for a second, and he got a trap arm got on me. So making sure every position I'm in, I'm constantly wrestling, constantly making sure I'm in the best position I can be in, and not taking those kind of 2 or 3 second lapses, which can cost you the match, especially against guys who have been wrestling freestyle their whole life.
Yeah, and do you think, and I've talked to Rovat about this, that you train every day with Jimmy. And Jimmy kind of, was going through this a year ago, and he's having success now. So is it encouraging to look at somebody like that who you're close with, I guess both as friends and as wrestling partners, and see his success and maybe be inspired a little bit? Oh,
definitely. I remember last year, he wrestled well, but didn't have as much success as he did this year. And, seeing his improvement over it definitely, gives me a lot more motivation that, I'm going to get there. Just take some time, get out there and wrestle a lot of matches, as many matches as I can get. And, now he's, beating some of the best guys in the world. So it is really encouraging. And, knowing that the training that we're doing here is working and is going to pay off in the end, even though, it's pretty grueling sometimes.
And is the best thing for you is getting competition right now?
Yeah, definitely. Just getting used to being out there, and, they might change the rules, but, it'll still be similar wrestling. So, just getting out there and getting used to those rules and the periods and whatnot. Forgetting about the college rules and pace of wrestling a little bit.
Is it hard to not get discouraged a little bit? Is it hard to be patient and keep chipping away?
Yeah, definitely. I hate losing, so, even when I was doing stuff right in a match, and, Andy might be, say, oh, you lost a match, we did a couple good stuff. No one likes to hear that, especially wrestlers. So it is frustrating. I was kind of down, especially in the fall when I was wrestling the AC and Schultz and stuff like that. But, now I'm kind of seeing more improvement, and at the training camps, I'm wrestling better and scoring more points. So it is working. It's just, I got to be able to, not get too frustrated or, overwhelmed during, if I make a mistake.
All right, and what's the plan for the next week or so?
Just, short, hard practices, get a couple matches in with Donnie and Josh and Sean. Just kind of fine-tune some positions that we've been working on, and, start peaking a little bit, and, start losing some weight.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Kellen.